This is Sidilega Maikutlo with the Messi Olatlege, and this time around I am alone and I'm very excited because I'm gonna share with you a bit about myself, and that is something that I should have long learned a while ago. It took me time to learn and understand, and that is people pleasing syndrome. Reasons why people pleasing syndrome started was that I was the only girl at home. That meant I had to take care of my two younger brothers and my dad. I had to be the mother in the family. And that is making sure that everyone is clean, everyone has their food ready, everyone is up in the morning because they were young. And I was also young. We were actually in junior school, and my other brother was still in primary school. So I had to be the parent there, stepping in, taking that heavy responsibility, and that meant I had to go home earlier. I didn't have to chill with my friends. So basically, I had no childhood. And honestly, I think I got to understand that motherhood is actually very heavy. It's fun, but it's draining sometimes, and I feel for mothers. That is why this is also good for mothers as well. Please do watch this if you're a mom. I do understand the struggle that you're going through. So I had to be that parent. I had to step in as a young girl. I had to step into that responsibility and take care of everyone. And you think that this is okay. You're a daughter, you're a child in the home. You're supposed to do all of those chores up until you grow up and you realize that now that has become your identity, serving people, because all you have ever known is serving people and not being served or not being taken care of or not being considered or not receiving the love that you also give back. And that was just my world. I learned how to just give, how to pour into people's cups, and I never really received that back. And because of that, I just programmed my life. Thought, oh, okay, this is how life is. And as an adult, right, you would have friends. And I was the one that was mostly pouring into my friend's cup. I was the one that people ran to for advice. I was the one that people looked for when they needed something. And obviously, when people needed something, even though I had nothing, I would still check everywhere and go, oh, okay, I can give you this. Oh, okay, I can give you that. Oh, okay, I can advise you with this and that. But whenever I needed that in return, I never got it. Whenever I needed somebody to pour into my cup, I never got it. I measured my worth by what I can do for people. I measured my worth by what I can help people with instead of who I was and who I understood I was. And that continued up until I realized that there was nothing that I could give out anymore. There was nothing that I could tell people anymore because they had already taken so much from me. Family had already taken so much from me. Friends had already taken so much from me. And there was nowhere that I could draw strength from. There was nowhere that I could run to and say, oh, hey, I'm really tired of doing 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I'm really tired of giving out to this friend. I'm really tired of reaching out into my pockets and giving people things that I know I shouldn't be giving out, and that I know that if I give out, I'll be left with nothing and I'll be the one struggling. There came a time where I just couldn't do it anymore. How did I unlearn people pleasing syndrome? Number one is that I got to understand the love of Christ. I got to understand that His love is not conditional. I understood that He loves me regardless. He loves me whether or not there's something that I'm doing for Him. With people, let me just give an example with people in my life, whether it's a parent, my brothers, my friends around me. I had to do something for me to feel appreciated. But with God, it's like my existence, is something to Him. His love is just greater. His love is not conditional, it's unconditional. And He gave me an identity. My identity now was not based on what I can do for people, but rather on who and what He says I am. I also got to get into YouTube, and I downloaded videos on how to be assertive, how to be confident, how to let go of people-pleasing syndrome. That was really great. I also got to start read books on self-love. That was very important. I used to hear people telling us about, you get into self-love. You should start learning how to love yourself. I was like, okay, get out of here. Up until I realized that, it's important for you to learn and understand self-love. And Honestly, again, I had to journal and sit down with myself and ask, who are you? What do you want out of life? What do you like? Because I didn't really know what I liked. What's your favorite food? What's your favorite place to go? What's your favorite color? All those small things that I ignored growing up, that I ignored in my adulthood. I got to sit down with myself and understand them. And where I am right now, I'm not perfect. I'm not all the way perfect, but I can tell you that people pleasing syndrome is nowhere to be found in me. I know myself, I love myself, and I don't measure my worth by people. I measure my worth by knowing who I am, what I want out of love, and the love that God has for me. And honestly, I feel like a lot of people are going through something like this, whether you're a mother, you're a sister, or your friend, and my story is not really the same as yours. You're going through people pleasing syndrome, you're pouring and nobody's pouring back into you. I just want to tell you that you are allowed to sit yourself down and ask yourself, who are you? What do you want? What do you like? And choose yourself. It is okay to choose yourself. It is okay to love yourself. It is okay to say no to people. Anyway, I love you and see you in the next episode.